this for the first time today since I got it and like washed it, and I already got compliments on it now that I've worn it. But then I also got a compliment like when I was looking at it in the store, like not a compliment, but like this other girl came over and she's like, that is so cute, I want that. And I was like, there was only one left in my size and she looked like she would have been like a similar size, so I was like, oh. So I like hurried up and grabbed it. I was like, I know, it's so cute. And then she ended up grabbing it in like the size that was a little smaller, which I think would have fit me anyway. But it's like whenever that I buy hoodies and stuff, like it's kind of baggy. You can see I like it to be like roomy baggy because it's cozy and it has like so much space. Like I hate when you buy like crew necks and stuff and they're so tight on like the upper arm and like the armpit area. That's so uncomfortable. Like nobody wants that. Sorry that the lighting is a little weird. There's like sun coming in through this window, but then if I close it, I don't think that would look good either. So we just have like whatever that is happening. So I got this. I also picked up another pair of leggings that I really liked from Target that I had bought that I showed in my last haul. I got like the yoga pant flared legging version, and then this time I actually got just like the regular legging. And I also picked up a pair of jeans, but I don't have them. Sorry, I don't have the jeans because I washed them, so now they just kind of look like wrinkly and weird, and I was like, I'm not gonna show wrinkly weird jeans. But they basically are like a mom jean, like kind of straight legged, not super skinny but not super wide, and then they are frayed at the bottom. They don't have like holes throughout the leg, but the bottom is frayed, and I thought that was really, really cute. Next, let's talk about this. This is my new OPI Wicked nail polish. I have it on, you can see. Can you see? So it's like an opalescent, very, very sheer color, pink sparkly color, and I basically did like 3 or 4 coats to even get it like this dark or like this opaque, and it's still really quite sheer. You can still see like my real nail under the fake nails that I have on, so it's a very, very sheer color, but I couldn't resist. It's so freaking pretty. It's in the shade Galinda, like not Galinda, but like Galinda. Galinda. And they also had another shade. I was torn between this one and the other shade was called The Ga is Silent. And I thought that was really funny. So, Glinda, I'm beyond excited for Wicked. I think it started out as just, of course, my love for Ariana and my knowledge of how badly she wanted this role and how special Wicked is to her. Ever since she was a little girl. So I think I already was like, wow, that's just so amazing that she's always wanted this role, and you know, she got it and blah blah blah. But now that I've even seen more of the movie, I have seen Cynthia perform, you know, in other Broadway shows that she's been in, and watched clips, and her voice is unbelievable, out of this freaking world, like insane. And then I've watched a lot of, you know, interviews and seen the sets. Like, the set is insane for this movie. I know I just keep saying everything's insane, but it is like mind-boggling, the sets that they built for this movie. And they keep saying like, we want to take you to Oz, like it is a place that you can go and you can like touch the dirt. And I just think that it's really obvious that they have made, like, they have put this was a passion project for everyone involved. Like, they put so much into this movie, and I'm so excited and I can't wait to see it. And so I had to get something to, you know, commemorate this time of this movie coming out, and, you know, my admiration for Ariana. And if you guys thought put your hearts up. If you guys know, if you guys have been fans of Ariana, you know, put your hearts up. Like, all the way from that bubblegum pop to where she is now, everywhere that Ariana has been, like, I meet her right there. Whereas there have been times where Taylor Swift, I love and adore her, and I can go back and see why she made certain decisions with her music or certain albums or whatever. I can look back and see why she did. At the time, it didn't resonate with me, and I couldn't meet her where she was as a fan, and so because of that, there were times where I fell off a little bit more, and I feel like Ariana, constantly, like, what she put out, I was drinking it up. I was like, you know, and sometimes I was like, inject me with it, you know, like, anything Ariana put out at any point in her career, whether it was TV, music, an interview, like, it didn't matter. I wanted it to course through my veins. It may sound insane, but I feel like everyone has that artist that they kind of feel that way about, you know. For some people it's Beyonce, it's Taylor, it's Ariana, it's Harry Styles, it's, you know, whatever. I'm so insane to the point where, like, when we were at Ulta, when I got this little nail polish, I saw that there was a company that did a Wicked collab, and they had a pink sparkly body wash. And I wonder if you guys already know this story, if you know where this is going. Pink sparkly body wash for Wicked, okay? Leave a sparkle emoji in the comments. And if not, let me tell you. Most people would probably think pink sparkly body wash because of Glinda, because it's Wicked, it's pink, she is pink, she sparkles. However, I distinctly remember an interview where Ariana told a very sweet story about how when she was a child and her mom took her to go see Wicked, she got to go backstage and meet the cast, and she got to meet Kristen Chenoweth, and that was who was playing Glinda at the time on Broadway, and she gave little Ariana a pink sparkly body wash, and Ariana said that this was like her most prized possession as a child, and she would use the littlest, teeniest, tiniest drop of this body wash for like forever until it was finally gone. And I thought that has to be why this company did a pink sparkly body wash. It has to go deeper than just, you know, it's Glinda, it's pink, it sparkles. I really think that they knew what they were doing, and I think only a like crazy person would know that. But anyway, I can't wait to see Wicked. Next up, I went to Bath & Body. I got this candle. Ooh. I like that. Okay, so it's Pumpkin Bonfire. That was like I could not have like tried to make a better lid opening sound. It smells like very, very woodsy, but it still has that sweetness to it, and I love a woodsy smell, and I love a sweet smell. I love to smell like a cupcake. I want my house to smell like a cupcake. But I love that the woodsiness, like, it makes it feel so cozy, and that's definitely what where the bonfire comes from. It says it smells like fragrance notes are white pumpkin, a bundle of clove buds, and I think that's where a lot of times they get that bonfire woodsy smell. It's really clove and glowing embers, glowing embers. I don't know, it smells amazing, it smells phenomenal, and this is my like reading a book candle when it's currently at night dropping down into the 40s. In the morning it's like in like the 40s when you wake up, and still turning into like low 70s, high of 60s. got some hand soaps. One hand soap that I have is upstairs, and I'm not gonna go get that one because it's like in use, but it's the Crisp Morning Air. Crisp Morning Air, I believe that's what it's called. That's one of my favorite fall hand soaps from Bath and Body. I don't often think that Bath and Body Works is really worth it, but I will say one place where it is worth it is their hand soaps when they're on sale for like the 5 for 24, 5 for 27, whatever. So then I also picked up mahogany apple. Mahogany. Yeah, my brain say Macintosh. Mahogany apple. So you can see a theme. I'm really liking the apples this fall. This one smells like red mahogany woods, golden delicious apple, and pink peppercorn, pink peppercorn. And I really liked the picture of like a brick house with the window and it has like a little thing, and I think those are little pumpkins, like yeah, little squash, and I love how it's brick and has the vines going up. I just thought, what a freaking vibe. What a vibe. So I like that. That's fresh. That's good. Then we have She Is a Legend. She is an icon. Leaves, crisp apple, golden nectar, and warm clove spice. Clove. You guys never. Oh, thank you, Sport, for your commentary. Okay, that was my dog, by the way. I feel like it was export. This is a new one for me. My mom told me her favorite fall smell is gonna be like a white pumpkin. So this is ginger white pumpkin, caramel glaze, and warm blended spices. And I smelled it and I thought, this is different for me. But I like it at the same time. It's like, almost feels like a more adult pumpkin, you know, like your aunt that you visited when you were a kid with like this, the smell that would be in her, you know, little bathroom plug-in or something. Like her hand soap would smell like this while you're still using like, you know, your sickeningly sweet pumpkin. This is like what your mom would rather you buy. At least my mom. I love, like I said, sickeningly sweet smells. And my mom growing up, she never wanted me to have them. She was always like, oh my god, I can't, you're giving me a headache, blah blah blah. Guess what, Mom? Now I'm buying the hand soap that you like. And then last up we have, this is a new one for me as well. Why'd my wrist look like that? Okay. Sweet whiskey. Golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, and sweet red berries. I love vanilla and amber and berries. So this has to smell good. Yeah. I'm sorry. It smells really good. Sweet, but has a little bit of fruit to cut that sweetness. So those were the hand soaps that I picked up, and these will definitely last me well into the winter, if not like through the winter and like probably in the spring. Sorry that I keep moving around, my legs are really uncomfortable today. Okay, last like item, and then I have like some book type thing, but we have this ramen bowl. And it has little bunnies in it, and it came with chopsticks that have little daisy looking things on it. Kind of looked like daisies. I now know I'll never have a bunny. At least not for a long time. If you guys didn't watch my last video, if you don't like soft-spoken or anything like that, or if you turned it on and you were like, what is she going on about? And so then you turned it off, because I don't know what was up with me in that video. I was acting actually insane. I was acting my normal personality. That's what I was doing. It's the whisper that keeps me like, you know, and then like the minute that I'm not whispering, I'm like bouncing off the walls. But I can't have a bunny because my dog will eat it. I didn't know that about him. Did not know I was living with a killer. But yeah, I've been obsessed with my ramen noodles, you guys know. I won't go on about them again, but I wanted a special bowl to eat my ramen noodles in with my little chopsticks, and because they have like cute little daisies on them, daisies are actually my favorite flower. So I loved it even more. I was like, wow, I get bunnies and daisies, like this is amazing. So, I'm a reader, you guys know. I'll talk a little bit about what I'm currently reading at the end of the video, but I am a reader. I love to read. And Jay has never necessarily been into like the hobby of reading. He always said, I love that you read, and I love like the thought of you reading to our kids one day, and like, you know, romanticized me reading basically. And he read when he was younger, but sort of like similar to my story. Like, you read when you're younger, when you're a kid, you're obsessed, you're a teenager, you're obsessed, and then one day you kind of fall off, but then like as an adult you like pick it back up. That's my story. Him, we're not sure if we're in the stages of picking it back up as like a full-on hobby, but we went to Barnes & Noble. They had the buy one get one 50% off, and he picked up 2 books, and I'm really excited. He already started reading one of them, and he told me all about what it's about, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is like so amazing. On Sunday we sat on the porch together and we both read our books, and it was just so great. So the first book that he picked out was, you guys have seen it, it's been out for a while, Lucy Foley, The Guest List. You'd kill to be on it. And this is really like sort of a whodunit. I'm pretty sure like multiple people go to an island or of some sort, and then somebody dies, and it's like, who did it kind of thing. I have never read this specific book, but I have read this one, The Hunting Party. The Hunting Party. And it was good. I don't think it was like life-changing. I probably rated it like a 3-star, and yeah, I would have said it was a 3-star. 3-star for me, if you don't know, just a quick brief update, 3 stars is if you ask me, hey, I want to read this book, did you read it? Should I read it? I'll say, yeah, I read it. It was good. Go ahead and read it. 4 stars is I will tell you, like, hey, I read this book and it was really freaking good, and you should go out and read it. You should go, like, definitely read this book. 5 stars. The difference between a 4-star and a 5-star is a feeling. And I don't know how else to put it into words. 5-star is, I will talk about this book till the day I die. It gave me a feeling of, I can't believe that the book is over, and now I have to let it go, you know? Next, this is kind of a 2-for-1, because he bought the book, In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. You'll find it almost impossible to put this twisting, electrifying debut down. So this came out in 2015. It was like a 2015 best book of the year kind of thing. It must have been this person's debut, as it says, and I'm not completely sure what it is about, but from what he has read so far, it's sort of a woman gets an email, and in the email it's saying that she's invited to this like bachelorette party type thing, and she's like, I don't even know if I know this person or if I know like the other people that are going, and then she realizes she does know one of the people going, reaches out, they make a pact that they're gonna both go together even though they're not really sure what's going on, you know? And then it goes on from there. I believe it's another like whodunit kind of situation, astronaut on the bottom. And it says, never stop looking up, never stop looking up. And that was just, I told him to pick out a bookmark because I was happy that he was gonna like maybe get back into reading, and it could be a fun hobby that we both have together. And this is the one that he picked out. And then last but not least, what I picked up was something I've been wanting for a while now, and that is a coloring book. But specifically, I picked up the A Court of Thorns and Roses coloring book, which I think, even though it says ACOTAR, it goes until at least A Court of Mist and Fury, but I think ACOWAR as well. Wrath and Ruin. So, I basically wanted something where I could do something with my hands while watching TV. That is not scrolling on my phone, because I wonder, like, I'm sure I'm not the only one that has this problem of like, this show is interesting, but it's not interesting enough for me to like stare at the screen, so then I'm kind of bored, but then I still want to keep up with the show, so I'm watching it, but I want something to do with my hands. And you know what, now that I think about it, this book definitely goes all the way to A Court of Silver Flames, this coloring book. But anyway, I want something to do with my hands, and so I thought I'll do coloring. So they already had like a ton of colored pencils, and basically Jay started coloring this one. There's the whole fam. Oh my gosh, that's literally Sport in the background. I'm sorry. He's like rolling around on the floor. I don't actually know. What are you? Sport? What are you doing? Sorry. I'll show you. That's when she meets Moore for the first time. Anyway, I'll show you the picture that I've started. I didn't like go in order, but I basically just wanted something to do with my hands while I was watching TV, and this seemed fun. I colored this picture, and I'm gonna like forewarn you, I think I'm really bad at coloring. Like, I didn't know this until I bought a coloring book and tried to color, but I think I would do better coloring like almost little kid coloring books than like adult coloring books. I don't know if that's for me. So this is Tamlin and Lucian. I don't know, something about it I just like literally despise. So I'm not gonna, that's it, that's all you get to see. I really tried my best, and I'm still gonna keep coloring the whole, coloring pages, but where's my husband? Hold on. Where is he? There they are. This one right here. If you know, you know. Sorry. I got so distracted staring at him. No, so I think I might do better coloring with like those bigger, like, almost little kid type coloring books than an adult coloring book, because everything is so tiny, and like, I don't really have, maybe it's because I don't have the right colors. Like, I have like an artist's coloring pencils, type of coloring pencils, and I try to like blend them together, but literally Jay was like, why'd you give that guy yellow hair? And I was like, it's blonde. It's supposed to be blonde. So I'm like, do you guys hear the leaves rustling in the background? Can you hear that? But anyway, that's really all that I have as far as my little haul. That's all the stuff I got. Literally set for fall, set for winter. There's nothing else that I that it did. I remember I told you guys I wasn't quite sure like where it was going, if I was comfortable with where it was going. I will say there are different twists that do not make what happened okay, but it makes it a little more palatable, if that makes sense. So in the end, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I was happy to just kind of be back into the world of Harry Potter, and I think I almost, at the same time, like kind of disassociated this book with Harry Potter at the same time. Like, it read as its own novel, where you just already have an idea. You know who Voldemort is, you know who Malfoy is, you know who Hermione is. Like, you already know these people, and you know the story, like the preface to everything, you know. So it was almost like reading a new novel where you somehow just already knew all the characters and stuff. Why am I like, what am I like, making a potion? Like, what am I doing? Okay. Another thing that it's still back here, reading Wild Love. I haven't picked it up in a while, I'm gonna be honest. But it's just because I'm not in the mood for a romance, and I'm a mood reader, and I'm not in the mood for it. So I am going to finish this, but in the process, I'm gonna go back and forth between that and I'm reading Frida McFadden's new release, The Boyfriend. I saw it at Barnes & Noble, but I didn't pick it up because when I went on Spotify, it was an audiobook that was part of Premium, and I've enjoyed listening to her books as audiobooks. The other two books I've read from her, The Teacher and Never Lie, that I really enjoyed. They were like 4 stars for me, 4.5. I listened to those on audiobook, and so I think that it's just something that I enjoy reading her books in that form. So I'm listening to it on audiobook. I think I'm about like 10 chapters in. I listened to it today. Today's Wednesday. The Wednesday before the Monday that I would be posting. Today's like the 9th, I think. Wednesday the 9th. So I listened to it all day at work today when I was driving around, and I really have been liking it so far. I tried to listen to The Inmate, which is another book by her, a little while back, and I just couldn't get into it. I don't know why. It might be something I need to give a second chance to. It might be something I need to pick up and read in person myself instead of as an audio. Not sure. But The Boyfriend I've been enjoying, and I will be finishing Wild Love hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna give myself like a decent amount of time to tell myself to have it finished by, because I'm just not in the mood for a romance. It's spooky season, and I have so many thrillers and creepy books, and The Whisper Man that came out like a couple years ago or something. Everyone was talking about it like last summer or the summer before. I still haven't read. I've had that for forever. I literally think I've had it for like 2 years now, and I haven't read it, so I really want to read that during spooky season. I want to start Throne of Glass, but that's the kind of thing that I want to start that and like hunker down. So that might wait until like fully like December, January, February. But I have like a couple of thrillers, and I would love to get into them this season, but I really want to finish Wild Love before I start something new. So yeah, I've also been watching Love is Blind. If you guys have been watching the new season, what do you think? I think all these people are, I don't know, different than past seasons. I'm kind of getting a vibe. I'm sorry, again, my throat, like what is that? A monster? All these people just feel a little bit different than past seasons. I'm not sure.